Where the proclamation could have had some force of law in the border states that didn't secede, such as Maryland and Kentucky and Pennsylvania, it specifically permitted slavery to continue. Humble, yes, Lincoln in his speeches and his personal life dramatized an innate humility. But politically, when he won the presidential nomination in 1860 here in Chicago, he had demonstrated a political savvy and cruelty that exploited the moment of the instance that he was nominated. My point is this: reasonable people, and you wouldn't be a Heartland person if you were not anything but reasonable. We can discuss and disagree about Lincoln and his legacy, but we don't have to be disagreeable. We all share a common respect for individual liberties, small government, the rule of law, and firm property rights. Tonight we'll hear from two articulate and informed scholars about whether and how those values played out in the life of Abraham Lincoln. Here's how the debate works. One debater, Joe Morris, will begin with I have a blank minutes. Let's show how much? 10 minutes. All right, that's it. Got that, Joe? Tom? 10 minutes. A 10-minute presentation on the subject at one podium. And then the second debater, Tom DiLorenzo, I beg your pardon? Joe, it was very clear in the, okay, well, never mind, okay. Tom is going to go first. Tom? Who told you? Joe told me that he went. Thank you, Joe. What about that budget, Joe, and all those people that work for you? Here's how the debate works. One debater, Tom DiLorenzo, will begin with a 10-minute presentation on the subject of one podium, that one. And the second debater, Joe Morris, will have an equal amount of time at this podium. My job is not to interfere with the free flow of ideas. Joe specifically told me that. I'm sure everybody agrees with that. While it's going on, please write any questions you may have on either or both of the debaters on the cards available from Heartland staffers in the room. They will raise their hands. Are we going to turn the lights up, Nikki? What's your pleasure, love? Nikki, can we have the lights up? We will. You'll see people watching those. There we go. Great. Heartland staffers who 32 people who make this thing. If you have a question, write it out on the thing. After the presentations, I'll select the questions from the cards. Around 8:40 p.m., I'll signal the last question. The next is this part. Go back and forth, back and forth. Our first presenter is... This is so embarrassing, Joe. Our first presenter is Thomas J. DiLorenzo, who earned his Ph.D. in economics from Virginia Tech and is an American economics professor at Loyola College in Maryland. He's 50 years old. That will have a little more meaning if you heard what I said about Joe, who celebrated his birthday yesterday, but I lost that joke. Tom is an adherent of the Austrian School of Economics and a senior faculty member of the Ludwig von Mises Institute and an affiliated scholar of the League of the South Institute. Tom has authored, a little more quiet over in that section of the room. Tom has authored more than 10 books, including The Real Lincoln, A New Look at Abraham Lincoln, His Agenda, and An Unnecessary War. That's the one that Barron's newspaper said, quote, more than 16,000 books have already been written about Abraham Lincoln, but it took an accountant to get the story right. He also wrote How Capitalism Saved America, The Untold History of Our Country from Pilgrims to the Present, and Lincoln Unmasked, What You're Not Supposed to Know About Dishonest Age. I'll bet you can deduce where he's coming from on that one. Tom has spoken out in favor of the formation of the Confederation of States of America, claiming that the South has had the right to secede. He also has criticized the crediting of the New Deal with ending the Great Depression. Tom lectures widely, is a frequent speaker at Mises Institute events, as well as on national media. Please welcome Thomas DiLorenzo.